Welcome to Tamsy Fae's realm. My name is Nightbot. Tamsy Fae will be arriving soon, but in the meantime I would like to introduce you to myself and to the channel. I will be your bot host in the chat. I maintain the list and provide other information. I will be arriving in the chat soon. If you have any questions that I am not programmed to answer, please ask Moonbeam or other moderators. Please don't join until the 55-minute mark, for example 6:55. I cannot add you to the list until this time. Tamsy Fae does not do political, specific timing, medical, fertility, or legal questions that require a qualified professional. Tamsy only provides spiritual guidance. Now please have a seat, relax, and I will tell you about Tamsy Fae's stream. How do you join the list? To join the list, type !join followed by your question. Please provide a question when you join, otherwise I will not be able to add you. If there is space in our free list you will be added when you join. If there is no space you will be seated in the lounge. When spots become available, people are randomly chosen from the lounge and placed on the free list. In other words, the lounge is a waiting list. Being placed in the lounge does not guarantee you will have a reading. Thank you for understanding. To check your position, type !position and you will either be given your position in the free list, told you are still in the lounge, or that you are not in either. Your position number will change, normally decreasing as Tamsy does her readings. However, your position may increase if there is a donation or someone requests a theme reading, as theme readings get advanced to the front of the free list. If you would like to leave the free list, please type !leave. If you miss your reading on the stream, type !timestamp or !timestamps to find out when your reading took place in the stream. You may skip the free list with a super chat or PayPal donation of a minimum of $3 plus Canadian. To keep things fair, Tamsy may limit how many times someone can use a super chat in a stream, but you are always welcome to book a private reading with Tamsy. You can book a private reading by email or through Tamsy's website. You can find the links on her about page or in the chat. While you are waiting for your reading, make yourself comfy and ask me, Nightbot, questions. Here is how to ask me questions. !magical, see how magical you are. !8ball, for the magic 8-ball answer. !oracle for an oracle message. !fortune, to get a fortune. !horoscope, for today's horoscope. !card to draw a tarot card and get info about its meaning. !list to see who is on the free list and who is in the lounge. !position to get your current position. I will occasionally provide information about other services available in the chat. Tamsy Fae is an intuitive mystic energy reader. Enjoy her fairy moon readings and more. Tamsy uses tarot cards to pick up your energy or the energies around your situation and connect with the spirits, Fae, and the universe to bring out profound inner truths we dare not tell ourselves with love, kindness, and humor. The cards may bring up deep hidden emotions. Readings are never 100% accurate, and roles may be reversed. Take what is yours and leave the rest. Some energies or emotions may take time to settle. And here are some photos of Ms. Beastie, Mr. Lucky Pug, and Miss Floppy. Tamsy should be arriving soon. Welcome to Tamsy Fae's realm. My name is Nightbot. Tamsy Fae will be arriving soon, but in the meantime I would like to introduce you to myself and to the channel. I will be your bot host in the chat. I maintain the list and provide other information. I will be arriving in the chat soon. If you have any questions that I am not programmed to answer, please ask Moonbeam or other moderators. Please don't join until the 55-minute mark, for example 6:55. I cannot add you to the list until this time. Tamsy Fae does not do political, specific timing, medical, fertility, or legal questions that require a qualified professional. Tamsy only provides spiritual guidance. Now please have a seat, relax, and I will tell you about Tamsy Fae's stream. How do you join the list? To join the list, type !join followed by your question. Please provide a question when you join, otherwise I will not be able to add you. If there is space in our free list you will be added when you join, if there is no space you will be seated in the lounge. When spots become available, people are randomly chosen from the lounge and placed on the free list. In other words, the lounge is a waiting list. Being placed in the lounge does not guarantee you will have a reading. Thank you for understanding. To check your position, type !position and you will either be given your position in the free list, told you are still in the lounge, or that you are not in either. Your position number will change, normally decreasing as Tamsy does her readings. However, your position may increase if there is a donation or someone requests a theme reading, as theme readings get advanced to the front of the free list. If you would like to leave the free list, please type !leave. If you miss your reading on the stream, type !timestamp or !timestamps to find out when your reading took place in the stream. You may skip the free list with a super chat or PayPal donation of a minimum of $3 plus Canadian. To keep things fair, Tamsy may limit how many times someone can use a super chat in a stream, but you are always welcome to book a private reading with Tamsy. You can book a private reading by email or through Tamsy's website. You can find the links on her about page or in the chat. While you are waiting for your reading, make yourself comfy and ask me, Nightbot, questions. Here is how to ask me questions. !magical, see how magical you are. !8ball, for the magic 8-ball answer. !oracle for an oracle message. !fortune, to get a fortune. !horoscope, for today's horoscope. !card to draw a tarot card and get info about its meaning. !list to see who is on the free list and who is in the lounge. !position to get your current position. I will occasionally provide information about other services available in the chat. Tamsy Fae is an intuitive mystic energy reader. Enjoy her fairy moon readings and more. Tamsy uses tarot cards to pick up your energy or the energies around your situation and connect with the spirits, Fae, and the universe to bring out profound inner truths we dare not tell ourselves with love, kindness, and humor. The cards may bring up deep hidden emotions. Readings are never 100% accurate, and roles may be reversed. Take what is yours and leave the rest. Some energies or emotions may take time to settle. And here are some photos of Ms. Beastie, Mr. Lucky Pug, and Miss Floppy. Tamsy should be arriving soon.
Hi everyone, welcome. How's it going? Hi Bernadette. Hi Yagi. Hello everyone. Hi Tammy. Welcome everyone. Hi Dee Dee. How's it going? Hope you all had a good weekend. I'll switch this card. I'll switch the screens so we can get started. How is everyone tonight? Hi Sean. Everyone who's members can ask as many questions as you want as long as I'm here. Here for another 2 hours, so lots of questions. Hi, Alice. Hello, everyone. Welcome. Let's see for Dee. What's coming for Dee in love? Dirty spirit guides, ancestors, angels, say what's coming towards Dee in love and romance. Ooh, the Two of Swords. I feel like there's gonna be a love coming towards you. Not quite sure how soon, but does seem to be coming towards you, right? Two of Swords. Maybe even you're gonna have options, or you may be struggling with who would give that chance to, right? I feel like it is gonna take a little bit of time. I feel like it's a matter of you uh, being more in your heart, allowing this love energy to come through, to turn your strength card back into the light. Ace of Wands, sparking that spark of passion and romance coming towards you. You have the Nine of Wands, maybe a matter of navigating what boundaries or what guards you want to keep up and which ones you're going to let loose a little bit so you can take that leap of faith and let go of any fears or doubts or insecurities that may come along. Let's see what else does Dee Dee need to know about this energy. Ooh, the King of Swords could be an air sign coming towards you, like a Libra, an Aquarius, or a Gemini. Let's see what else. What is this love energy is coming through? Charisma. Love flows to you. You radiate charisma and charm. So, ooh, that is fun energy. Yagi, what does Yagi need to know right now? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Yagi a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Yagi a message? What does Yagi need to know about mourning the loss of my birdie? Oh man, I'm sorry to hear that. How can I handle this mourning process? Oh Yagi. Journey spirit guides, answer the Fae, who gives Yagi some messages or messages from our birdie. The Three of Hearts, the Three of Swords. I feel like it's just a matter of letting your heart heal. Going through the mourning process is difficult, and it is going to take some time. You're right in it. I feel like it's just a matter of allowing your emotions to run its course, right? The Five of Swords, no point in fighting your emotions or the process. It's just a matter of giving it that time, right? Four of Pentacles, it's not something you can just get over overnight kind of thing, right? I feel like the King of Pentacles, I feel like there's this energy of like maybe you doing something for your birdie. I don't know if it's a matter of like planting a plant for your birdie as a memory or something. I feel like it's trying to come through with that type of thing in mind. And the moon is in the dark. Let's see. I feel like you may even get some clarity out of this from some sorts of reasoning. I don't know. Let's see, what does Yagi need to know about this energy? Six of Swords. Yeah, I feel like you will move forward, but I feel like you're never going to get your birdie, right? I feel like you're not trying to figure out what you can do to have like a keepsake or a memory box or something. I feel like it's kind of like you making something physical as a that'll help with the morning process. The Four of Pentacles, right? Something, yeah, because all the Pentacles card is like something you can, touch and hold on to as a keepsake memory. Seems to be something that wants to come through for you. Yeah, I'm happy too. Yeah, that is sad. Tammy, where is the cute neighbor? Oh man, where's the cute neighbor? We need visual energy on this one. Yeah, you're welcome, Yaki. I feel like your birdie fully supports that idea. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Tammy a message? Where's this cute neighbor? Like, we want his number. Let's see, is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? Where's this cute neighbor? Hopefully he's not in jail, because that's the only thing that's going to my mind right now. I have no idea why, but that's what's coming to mind right now. Hopefully that's not what's happening here. You've not seen him in a while? I really hope that's not yeah. I really hope I'm wrong on that one. I don't know why I think that right now. That was the first thing that came up even when I first saw this card. The Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands. I feel like he's feeling attacked, overwhelmed, burned out. Like just lost his whole motivation, just lost that inner light kind of energy. The Seven of Cups, just feeling lost, like they're out of options. I feel like they're like overthinking something, like they should have chose better or they should have made better decisions, and a lot of self-doubt. I don't know if they got caught up with like abusing some sort of their power or something, or thought they could get away with something. The Seven of Swords. I was like kind of feeling like I feel like something to do with like identity theft or something. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give messages for Tammy about this cute neighbor? I feel like whatever it is, he's gonna get out of it though. The Four of Wands. He's gonna celebrate his victory. He's gonna get out of it. He's not gonna be detained or held back anymore. There's a little bit of chaos is going on around that though. Okay, he has a male, female living in with the same apartment with the girlfriend. Okay. Are you asking that as a question, Tammy, or is that what you know? Confused about the question mark there. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It seems like he got himself into trouble. Like that's what I'm picking up, but could be completely wrong. I don't know. Like I just don't believe that this is what came out, but that is what I got. I have no idea. Asking, okay, does the cute neighbor live with a male and female in the same apartment? Ace of Wands says yes. Maybe they just kicked him out and that's why. I feel that way. Maybe they just kicked him out because they thought he breached their data, or or he like got into their passwords or something. I have no idea. Maybe he saw something wasn't supposed to and they just kicked him out. I don't know. Let's see for Alice. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, James, or Fae that want to come and give Alice a message? What does Alice need to know for right now? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, James, or Fae that want to come and give Alice a message? For the Knight of Pentacles, I feel like there's somebody that wants to reach out to you or is you communicate with you or contact you. I'm not quite sure what their deal is, but they're really hesitating. They're not quite sure if it's the right move for them to communicate with you. But I feel like they're thinking about it a lot. Six of Pentacles, I feel like they can't give you as much as they want from you, kind of thing. Because I feel like they're trying hard to trust if it's the right decision or not. I feel like they're going back and forth on this idea. Page of Pentacles and the Page of Wands. They're going back and forth. Should I communicate with Alice or not? Should I reach out to them? Who is this person? The Knight of Pentacles. But I just feel like they're very stubborn in general. Like they're very overly critical, very anxious, kind of a perfectionist. I don't know, they just want a quickie with you. They're like scared you're gonna turn them down or what? But the Four of Cups is in the light. So they're really, really thinking hard if they should communicate with you or not. Like they want to have a good time with you. But do I really want to do that or not? Like they're hesitating. I don't know if they're afraid that you're gonna say no, or they just want a one night thing and they don't want something that, is gonna turn into something else. That is what I'm going. Bernadette, will the neighbors next to my unit be blasting loud music from their cars again? I'm pretty sure the whole neighborhood was awake. It's summertime, it's time to party! Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to give Bernadette a message? A little bit too much news? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Bernadette a message? I think my neighborhood right now is too quiet. Where I lived before, it was much louder. I kind of miss the noise. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Bernadette a message? Will the neighbors be blasting their music and partying all night again? Ten of Wands is no, but doesn't mean they're not going to do it again soon. Yeah. My old neighborhood was like that. Then you hear the police sirens and the fire truck sirens and dogs barking. Here is too quiet. Yeah, I feel like they may put it on pause for a while, but they may bring the party back in, right? I feel like there's an energy of like someone else coming into your energy too. Or if you went out there and talked to them, you would meet someone, because I feel like the Two of Cups got a brand new love wants to come into your energy. I know you're with someone right now, but yeah, I feel like a pull, like this is kind of like trying to get you to go out and meet these people. What's going on with this energy with the King of Pentacles? Because I kind of feel this energy of you leaving whoever this King of Swords is out in the cold and just kind of like walking away from that. Knight of Swords, yeah, walking away from that. Who is the King of Pentacles? Who is the King of Pentacles? The King of Pentacles is someone who you've met in your past that wants to come through. That should be, yeah, be torn, yeah. They're good on the left? Oh man. Well, the universe is like, maybe you should go outside and talk to them and see what happens here. Because I feel like you're the Empress, you know, this love, this King of Pentacles is looking pretty good. I don't know. I don't know. It seems like someone from your past may be out there causing the chaos. The universe is like, go back and do it again. She didn't get your attention the first time. The universe has one of its own, you know. I don't control the universe. Sean. Let's see what's going on with Sean. How will Sean's meeting with the Parks Department go? Will they give Sean the contract? Ooh. Is there any fear here, guys? Answer to the answer Fae. Will the Parks Department give Sean the contract? And how is this meeting going to go? What's cooking here? Boy, you have the Star in the Dark. I feel like there's a lack of faith. You're not believing that the meeting is going to go well, or not trusting, or a little bit of doubt, or a little bit hesitation. I don't know what that nervousness is. Yeah, the Knight of Wands in the Dark. So I don't know if it's just, you know, the energy hasn't quite settled, or if there's a little bit of doubt coming through. But I feel like things are going to go as expected with the Hierophant here. The Four of Cups is in the light, so I feel like there's some positive new motivation, new opportunities trying to come out of this. I feel like even if the contract that you're thinking of, I feel like even if you don't get that one, they may have something else for you. The Knight of Wands, you know, there's a little bit of hesitation with taking the next action. What's going on here? Because you have, yeah, Four of Cups, Four of Swords. The Empress. Yeah, because the Empress is like cultivate creative desires. So I feel like you're going to be like attracting beauty and creativity and all that sort of fun stuff coming towards you that will make extra work for you or extra things. I feel like it's looking positive. I feel like it'd be more positive if you act like you've already been to the meeting and like you've already signed the contract and everything's good and dandy. Like, you know, sometimes you don't want to give yourself false hope, but believing in the impossible seems to be a strong energy. Focusing on getting it. I feel like it's a maybe at that question. For Dee, what is coming for Dee for the rest of the month? Reverting spirit guides, answers, angels, or fae. What's coming towards Dee for the rest of the month? Five of Wands. Some changes, some challenges, some competition seems to be coming through. I feel the sense of wanting attention, but also having some sexual attention going on. Attention and tension. Seems to be what's coming through here. Maybe some sort of power struggle of some sorts. I don't know. I don't know if it's like you and someone else not really getting along or not seeing eye to eye on some sort of situation. Whatever it is, I feel like that cycle is going to come to an end though, and you're just going to walk away from it, which will be a good energy for you. And depending if you can walk away and let it go, may determine if this Ace of Swords is going to turn around into the light and open some new opportunities for you, new sets of clarity, new ideas perhaps, if you believe the flow of things, you can let things go and that chapter start something new. Because I feel like there may be some good news coming your way, or someone may be expressing their emotions towards you. With the Page of Cups there, I think the Page of Cups is something maybe a little bit more romantic, like a dreamer. I feel like they may start by just texting you. Let's see, is there any spirit guides into the Tamsy Fae? What do you need to know about the Page of Cups? King of Wands, yeah, I feel like someone wants to take action towards you. They're a little bit hesitant on communicating with you, so I feel like they're gonna start like messaging you or calling you or on social media or something. 10 of Cups. Yeah, they're not sure. Like they're a little bit fearful that you won't want to commit to them. There's a little bit of weakness there, but that's what's coming through. So I feel like you're going to be ending a chapter, starting a new one. Maybe a new person is going to come into your life as well. Let's see for Tammy. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae who added the extra charges to my dental op? I think that's like a legal issue. That's not like a spiritual guidance type of energy, Tammy. It's not something the universe, the spirits, or the angel can probably answer. You want to change your question, Tammy? Yagi, can I get a general for this week? Yes, Yagi. You can ask as many questions as you like. Is there any spirit guides, answers, being birthday? What is this week looking like for Yagi? Is there any spirit guides, answers, being birthday that want to come and give Yagi a message? The King of Cups is in the light, so I feel like there's this energy of I feel like there's someone who's going to like step up towards you this week. Either you're like as a friend, like giving you some support or guidance, or just someone you can lean on, or someone that you can have a good conversation with. Because I feel like this King of Cups energy is someone who is very trustworthy, maybe protective of you, or trying to help you navigate some sort of energy. To guide you or protect you in some sort of way. There is the Three of Swords, so I feel like you're going to be going through the process of healing, right? The Seven of Swords, I feel like I don't know if you're going to lose something and someone's going to help you find it, or some sort of sense of clarity coming through, because I just feel like there's this energy of something coming clean, something coming true, or some sort of truth coming out of something. Where I don't know how this King of Cups fits in, but I feel like they do. You have the Emperor in the dark too, so I don't know if there's somebody who may be a little bit shady in your energy, or maybe someone's trying to be controlling, or I don't know what their deal is. But I feel like someone's gonna help you out there. What is going on with the Emperor in the dark? Five of Swords. The High Priestess, the moon energy. The High Priestess is also a strong moon energy. So I feel like it's a matter of you trusting your intuition, trusting how you're feeling with how you move throughout this week. Because I feel like with the moon in the dark here, there's this energy of, things are not as they appear to be. I feel like there may be some confusion, some uncertainty, maybe some secrets being revealed towards you of some sorts, or just some information that you didn't realize. So yeah, the high priestess is in the light too. So yeah, just kind of like staying calm, being yourself. Um, I also feel this energy of like if someone's like not talking to you or giving you the silence treatment or whatever that is, it may be just time for you to walk away from them and not try to open up that door of communication either. Just giving them space because I feel like you don't want to interrupt your energy because I feel like you want to move forward in a positive light without any interruptions. Yeah, the King of Swords, just being open and honest, being yourself. Don't need to sugarcoat anything for anyone. Tell them straight up, I'm not interested, whatever that is. Tammy, what should I know about the young man my daughter is seeing? What be for Tammy? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, or fae? What should Tammy know about the young man that her daughter is seeing? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, or fae? What does Tammy need to know about the young man that her daughter is seeing? Three of Wands, the King of Cups. I feel like with the King of Cups, the young man is very mature for their age. I feel like they wear their heart on their sleeve. They may be a little bit more of a dreamer, even though they do appear to be mature. I feel like they're easy to like. I feel like they try their best to work hard. I feel like they're not someone who's going to be foolish in their actions. I feel like they may not know exactly where they're headed in the future right now, but they're not one to take any risks. They were very cautious of which path they take. The Queen of Swords, I feel like they are very honest, especially to your daughter. They may not have the best background from their family wise, but I feel like they're avoiding causing any trouble at all costs, kind of thing. Like they're trying their best to stay out of trouble. Let's see for the Seven of Swords. What does Tammy need to know about this energy? Yeah, the Six of Wands. I feel like they love the attention your daughter gives. I'm not quite sure where things are going because I feel like they're not really focused on butterflies and rainbows. They're more focused on themselves, being honest, and trying to get through the challenges that they're facing. But that's what I got. Bernadette, what's Kayla up to? Journey spirit guides, answering James or Faye. What is Kayla up to right now? What is Kayla up to right now? Ooh, the Six of Pentacles is in the light. I do feel this energy like she's trying to keep busy. Like, I don't know if she's been doing some community work or volunteering work or something along those lines. But I just feel like she's really trying to keep her hands busy, trying to keep herself balanced and that sort of thing. Because I feel like she's not feeling very strong or not very confident in herself right now. But she's trying to fulfill her heart, she's trying to take care of herself. I feel like she's trying to do what she's got to do to change her mind, change her perspective of things. She doesn't really have a lot of motivation, but I feel like she's trying to make the best of it. What does Bernadette need to know about Kayla's energy with the Eight of Wands in the dark? I feel like she's struggling with some things emotionally. King of Wands. So maybe struggling with figuring out what to do with this King of Wands energy. So I don't know if they've been a bit of a butt cheek or yeah, that's what Sean, let's see for Sean. How will my art show next week go? Ooh, that's exciting. Let's see, is there any spirit guides, the answer to the names or Fae that want to come and give Sean a message? There was the Ace of Pentacles there. So I do feel like it's going to go well. There's going to be maybe even new doors opening up for you with it. Let's see for Sean. How will Sean's art show go next week? Will Sean reach her quota? Five of Pentacles. Friends, spirit guides, and students for Fae. I feel like you may not reach your quota, but I feel like you will get some growth. Like I saw before was the Ace of Pentacles and now the Ace of Wands. So there's going to be a spark, a bloom of something with your art show with it going well. If you are going to be moving forward, maybe not as forward as you would like or hope for, but I feel like there is going to be some action. The King of Pentacles is in the dark. So let's see. Why is King of Pentacles in the dark? I feel like they may be someone who may resist spending money, but may help you move yourself into a direction or give you some feedback or something that may pick up pace moving forward. Yeah, you have like three aces, right? Three aces showed up for you. So aces is good, right? The Ace of Swords in the dark, I feel like it's like don't overthink it, don't hesitate it. Have a clear mind, have clear expectations or clear ideas of what your moves are. Making sure that you're the one in control of your moves, of how things are going to be flowing. But yeah, the Ace of Cups, right? New initiatives, new sparks beginning. I do feel like there's something's going to come of it that may redirect you or like direct you into a direction that's more fulfilling, that we can reach your quota and stuff. So yeah, that's what I thought. You're welcome. Dee Dee, what is coming for Dee Dee for group this week? Is there any spirit guide, activations, or Fae? What does Dee Dee need to know about what's coming out of group this week? This week, I feel like there's going to be some new emotions coming through, or new feelings, new things like that coming through. I feel like it's a matter of you trusting your instincts, trusting your intuition. I also feel like there's this energy of not just trusting yourself, but staying calm. Um, also feels kind of like pick and choose what you want to share. For some reason, I feel like you may not want to expose everything that's on your subconscious mind, kind of thing. You have the Page of Swords there in the dark. So I feel like there's going to be some nervousness and inconsistencies in the energy itself. I don't know if people are going to be talking and gossiping. I feel like that says people may be talking, gossiping about something or someone, where I feel like you may not want to join in on that. For the Star in the Dark, yeah, I feel like there's a lack of faith or a lack of direction. We have swords. It's a matter of like some news may be very positive for others, but not as positive for you for whatever reason. I feel like you may be a little bit, not really wanting to join in their happiness or their success of whatever's going on here. Yeah, but I feel like it may lead to some sort of opportunity as well. That's what I feel like. Alice. Let's see for Alice. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Alice a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Alice a message? The judgment is in the dark. I feel like there's this energy of I just feel like I don't know if it's a matter of like avoiding making decision or feeling like it's not your decision to make and it should be someone else to make the decision. But I feel like this decision is for you to decide, not someone else. Even if it's someone else's business, I don't know. You have the world and the light here, so I feel like it's a new cycle is trying to begin, but it may begin with you making this decision, right? You have the Ten of Wands and the Lights, so I feel like it may, I don't know if it's coming with like a lot of weight, a lot of responsibilities or burdens or what. What's going on with this energy with the Ten of Wands? I just feel like you may feel like you're taking on too much or needing a break, but you're going to be carrying the load anyway. The Moon. So it's kind of like trusting your intuition, but also being honest with yourself of what you can manage. Why is the Five of Cups here? I don't know if this is like a conflict or some sort of thing with a coworker of some sort with the Three of Wands. So I feel like it's a matter of you looking for that opportunity, but also being mindful of your actions and what you're deciding to do moving forward rather than relying on someone else to make that decision. I know something's gonna happen. You have to quick, fast, and make a decision when you feel like it's not your decision to make, kind of thing. Yeah, Three of Pentacles, Three of Wands. I just kind of feel like there's a conflicting energy of like you trying to predict the next move because the other person may not be there to do it for you. I feel like whatever it is, you can be very stressful and may not be appreciated for it as you should be. I feel like whoever the Emperor is, they will appreciate it, even though they may not say anything. You may feel like it wasn't your place to do this, but I feel like even though, things may be really hectic, you will come out okay. Yeah. It is coming for it. Tammy, it seems that D is stuck in my lower chakra. How do I clear D out for good? Let's see for Tammy. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? How can Tammy clear D out of her lower chakras for good? So weird energy is coming through here. What's going on with the Knight of Wands? I just feel like with the Knight of Wands, there's this resistance is just destructible energy that's trying to come through. Not quite sure because I feel like there's this energy that's trying to like push you to contact D or come into contact with D, even though there's no contact cards here. They feel like you need to have some certainty of what they're doing, what their energy is doing. Like, what are they up to right now? What decisions they're planning on making moving forward to be able to free yourself from that energy. So I feel like once you know where they're at or what they're doing or what their plans are, I feel like it'll give you some sort of sense of liberation. Or like, okay, I don't need to tie myself to D anymore, and I can release it from me and move on, right? Yeah, because I feel like there's something there that is just not going to go away on its own until you figure it out. Yeah, some sort of clarity needs to come through, some sort of truth needs to be revealed before you can take that next action. That was the advice to find out what his next plans are. For you to contact them and figure out what the next plans are for your own clarity. For Bernadette, is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Bernadette a message? What is this week's energy for Bernadette? What is this week's energy for Bernadette? Who have the Ace of Cups in the dark? I feel like there's going to be some repressed feelings coming through, like someone disappointing you, or you know, doubting where your heart's at. Not quite sure if it's you doubting where your heart's at or if it's them. Not, yeah, I feel like there's going to be some disruptions in the love department. The Ten of Wands is in the dark. So I just feel the sense of you walking away from the chaos, like walking away from this emotional disturbance. The Nine of Swords is in the dark too, so I just feel the sense of facing your fears, solving the issue by walking away. The King of Swords is here, so I think whatever it is, kind of like you coming into your power with looking at the facts, looking at what you see, being honest with yourself and detaching yourself from whatever this is. Or I feel like as a person, you detaching yourself from somebody. The High Priestess, I feel like you're not really trusting your intuition, you're just going by the fact of things that you know to be true and just not dealing with it anymore. Yeah, you may feel like you're out of options, but I also feel like you're going to be more realistic with your expectations and making some decisions that are good for your clarity that you're going to focus on. Yeah, that is what I want. That's Three of Wands, Four of Wands is, um, breaking plans or breaking something. Not really breaking something, but like pulling yourself into a different direction. Guidance for the week for Sean. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, demons, or fae that want to come and give Sean some messages? You have the Two of Swords. For Sean, what does Sean need to know for this week? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, demons, or fae? What does Sean need to know for this week? Three of Wands is in the dark. I feel this energy of you working alone. Like, I feel like letting go of the friction, letting go of the conflict, just focusing on your energy, what you want to tackle right now. But I just feel the sense of, even though there may be some complications between you and somebody else, I don't feel like it's you and somebody else. I feel like it's you and like a third party situation that may get in the way of your progress. But you have the Two of Swords, so whatever the decision is, it's for you to make. You know, I feel like if you don't feel like you have all the information, you don't know which one is best. I feel like it's whichever one you feel most connected to, that's most realistic for your time and energy that you have right now before you start trying to spread yourself thinner than what you can, right? You're only one person. The Ace of Pentacles came out again. It showed itself again, right? The Ace of Pentacles in the dark. I feel like even though you may feel like you may not have like money may be an issue with this, maybe you're not getting enough money that you're wanting for your art, or I'm not quite sure how that's playing out for you. But I just feel the sense of a little bit of fear coming through about the financial side of things. A Three of Wands, not being able to see past what is there. Let's see, what does the Shaw need to know for this week? Page of Wands. There's going to be some communication, right? Yeah. I feel like whatever's going on with Page of Wands, someone's going to show you their passion. They're going to show you how much they like you or your art or whatever that is. They're going to show their passion towards something. The Four of Pentacles is in the dark. I just feel like there's this energy of um not wanting to be flexible, not wanting to give in to whatever their offer is. But like I feel like you're just gonna be standing guard, like being protective, like, you know, I can keep this. I don't need to lowball myself. So I feel like that may be a little bit untraditional of what this person is used to, but I also feel like they'll appreciate you standing up or standing firm for your deal or negotiation. That is what I thought. Dee Dee, what does Dee Dee need to know right now? Is there any spirit guides, answers, demons, or fae? What does Dee Dee need to know right now? What's going on in general for Dee Dee? During spirit guides, answers, demons, or fae? The one who Dee Dee a message. I feel this energy of like being blocked. I don't know if it's like creative block or just feeling blocked where you don't know which direction you want to move towards. There is judgment, so I do feel there's choice and decisions you can make. I don't know if it's like a second chance on something, but I just feel like whatever this decision is going to make you take a step back, evaluate your situation, figure out where your heart's at, what kind of things you want to move towards, right? I feel like whatever it is, what you feel is best for you. You know, if there's been any challenges with work issues or money issues, whatever it is, you take the leap of faith that you want to take, that you feel most comfortable and secured in, right? You have the Queen of Cups in the dark. So I feel like it's not a matter of trusting your intuition or your heart. It's a matter of sticking to the fact of what's realistic for you and how to navigate your next steps forward. But I feel like you may be at an energy about taking a pause before this next big leap. Maybe it's about the love situation. Maybe this person who's coming towards you in love is not really someone you want to be with, or not someone you can see yourself with, even though they may feel like they may think that they have a good heart and good intentions. It just may not be someone that you want to align your energy with right now, which is completely fine, right? You're the Queen of Pentacles. So I feel like it's just a matter of you doing what you feel your heart is ready for. You know, if you're not ready for that type of thing, then I mean that type of person is just not meant for you. I feel like you will have choices in the love department though coming up soon. Alice, what are other messages about something I don't know is coming towards Alice? What other messages about something I don't know is coming through towards Alice? Is there any spirit guide, ancestors, angels, or fae? What does Alice need to know about what's coming towards her that she doesn't already know right now. Oh boy. You have the King of Cups in the light. I don't know why the King of Cups is like standing out strong. It's almost like a father figure to you or what. But I just feel like this King of Wands, King of Cups. I feel like it's a mixture of King of Wands, King of Cups energy because I feel like there's a lot of fire, a lot of passion. Like they care deeply about you, protective about you. But I feel like they're going to be trying to keep you calm. What is going on with this King of Cups energy? 5 Wands. I don't think they're trying to keep you calm because of a conflict going on or just the changes and challenges that you may be facing that's coming through. You have the Wheel of Fortune. So I feel like there's going to be like some bad timing, bad energy. Not really bad energy. Yeah, yeah. I don't know. I feel like something's going to happen where someone's going to come forward and support you, guide you through something. But I feel like it may, I don't know if it's going to keep you from going back to work or if it's something that's just going to delay your progress moving forward. It does seem to be like a good sun energy. So I feel like things will turn around in a positive light. You know, there will be justice. I don't know if this is some sort of legal issue that's coming through or what. Why is the justice in the light? I just feel like either something a legal issue or contract or what is this energy coming through with the justice card here? Some sort of truth, Page of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel that your work or something's going to be delayed. Some sort of issue is going to happen. Someone's going to support you. There will be some positive changes. There will be a fair outcome, I feel. But yeah, there may be some sort of issue in the meantime. That's what I got. Almost like a lack of communication or. Tammy, I had a long talk with C by the building. Did R or anyone hear out our conversation? Learning spirit guides answer the names of Fae. Tammy had a long talk with C by the building. Did R or anyone hear the conversation? For the King of Swords, I feel like no one's heard your conversation. The Two of Cups is in the dark. So I feel like Thea is probably heartbroken about this talk or conversation. Not quite sure what's going on. Or they don't feel the same because I feel like there was a one-sided thing where they don't really agree with everything you talked about or whatever's going on there. You have the Seven of Swords in the dark too. So I feel like they're rethinking their strategy or they're rethinking something that was going on or something that was said there. The Page of Pentacles is in the dark, so I feel like they're avoiding communicating any further with you right now. And the King of Cups is in the light. So who's going on with the King of Cups? Is C the King of Cups? Is C the King of Cups? No. Was the King of Cups someone who was listening to? Is the King of Cups R? Is the King of Cups R's energy? The Wheel of Fortune's in the dark, so it's a possibility, but not really. What's going on with R's energy? Taking that in. So it looks like R is going to take action towards you. Did R hear their conversation? Did R hear their conversation? The Temperance is. Yes, but that's what I got. He was complaining about his job. Okay. Yeah. I don't know. It seems like he didn't agree with something. It's just kind of thinking about it, but it's not going to talk to you about it. I don't know. Someone else seems to be wanting to have a conversation with you. Sean, let's see for Sean. Is there any spirit guides, answers, dreams, or fae that want to come and give Sean a message? Will the parts department be okay with my price for the custom art program? Is there any spirit guides, answers, dreams, or fae? Will the parks department be okay with Sean's price for the custom art program? The Seven of Swords is no. I feel like with the Seven of Pentacles, it's kind of. I feel like I don't know if they want to pay you a little bit, and then when the work is finished, they'll pay you the rest. Because I feel this energy of them feeling like they don't think that you'll be able to finish on time. You'll be able to finish something. I just feel like your work will be left unfinished. So I feel like that's kind of like the lack of reward or like the lack of money coming through. I just feel like be completely honest with them, you know. Be the emperor here, like you're in control over this energy. So I feel like it's kind of like up to you to set the deadline or the boundaries or whatever that is. And be, you know, the empress being an authority of your actions. The empress here, I feel the sense of you being nurturing and creative with this energy too. So trying to find how to negotiate that deal seems to be what's coming through here with being so strategic in your moves, being setting a deadline, go have it done by this day, and you expect full payment by whichever day you choose, kind of thing. What is going on here? Yeah, Two of Wands. I feel like things are up in the air. I feel like they want to play it safe. You want to play it safe, and there's kind of like trust issues on both sides and fear of failure. Don't know if they're afraid that you won't follow through or you won't have time or what's going on with that. The King of Swords is in the dark too, so trust issues. That is what I got. I kind of feel like it will take time, but I feel like they don't want to calculate your time that it will take for some reason. DD, will DD reach your weight loss goal this month? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, or fae? Will DD reach her weight loss goal? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, or fae? Will DD reach her weight loss goals this month? I feel like you'll come close to it. I feel like it's just a matter of believing in yourself, doing what you gotta do, right? Being honest and open to yourself too. The King of Pentacles, staying on routine, staying on track of what you've been doing. You know, avoid any chaotic energy, avoid any stress. That's what I got though. Energy around chakras and body. Let's see for Bernadette. For any spirit guides, ancestors, and your fae that want to come and give Bernadette a message. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Bernadette a message? The High Priestess. I feel like your mind chakra is a strong energy that came up on top, right? You're in a lot of pain. Oh man. Yeah, I feel like your mind is a strong one, right? The High Priestess is like your third eye kind of situation with using your intuition to lead your decision making, how you're feeling and what's going on there. You have the Nine of Wands too. So I feel like this is like your energy in general, right? Of your motivation and all that sort of thing. I feel like your motivation, you feel exhausted, you keep going anyways. You have your heart guarded, kind of like in survival mode with your energy. And it's hard to keep the balance and the flow of things. What's going on with the star energy? The star energy, I feel like that is a good energy that is on point as well. You know, your spirit energy. With the star and the hermit looking within yourself for answers. The moon in the dark, I just feel the sense of having a sense of clarity, reducing your anxieties or your stresses or worries or whatever's going on in your mind may help clear some things. The Ten of Pentacles is in the dark too, so I feel the sense of delaying something. What's the best advice for Bernadette right now? The Eight of Pentacles. I just feel this energy of you putting in time with caring for yourself. I feel like you've already been doing that, but being consistent in your energy. Two of Swords, releasing any stresses or worries or things that are like blocking some of your mind chakras. That's what I got. I need to learn more about these chakra things. I'm not very good at remembering the chakras without my book. Let's do for Tammy. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Tammy a message? Excuse me. Excuse me. Holy. Is there any shady business with the broken camera system? The Hierophant's in the dark, so I would say yes, there is some shady business going on with the broken camera system. I don't know if it just broke and they're like, okay, let's keep it down. We don't need it. For whatever reason, I don't know. Because the Six of Swords, I feel like they're just moving past it, not really putting a lot of attention into it like they should. They're just kind of like letting it go. And it's like, Maybe you should fix that. Yeah, because I just feel like there's this energy of resisting fixing it. I don't know why. Nine of Wands. I feel like they're defensive about it. Like they're like, what camera? It's not broken. It'll be fixed tomorrow kind of thing, and then it's not. Two of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like nobody can decide what to do about it, or I feel like it's about the money. I feel like they feel like there's no money in the budget to fix anything. There is the Queen of Pentacles too. What's going on with the Queen of Pentacles? Nine of Pentacles is in the dark. I feel like you're not the only one that's not happy about it. I feel like they're being pressured into fixing it, but they're hesitating, or they're just not really putting that as their priority right now. That's what I got. Yeah, I feel like no one wants to fix it. Alice. Prediction for Kyle's future thoughts, feelings towards Alice. He lived feeling like he fumbled me and have regret. Let's see, what is Kyle's future thoughts and feelings towards Alice? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, and or Fae that want to give Alice a message? Any spirit guides, ancestors, or Fae? What are Kyle's future thoughts and feelings towards Alice? The Page of Wands. I feel like they may come back towards you in the future. I do. I don't really feel like they're gonna have any regrets about anything, but I feel like they're gonna like see what options they have and then realize that they don't have a better option than you, and that is when they're gonna come back towards you. Yeah, because I feel like they're going out or they're gonna meet other people. They're gonna look at their options. It's like, there's not really a better option, so I don't know why the energy's coming through. The Three of Cups is in the dark, so I feel like there's already been like a three-party situation or some sort of situationship going on. Because I feel like he's trying to like please people or trying to fit in with people that don't really see him or don't really want him to fit in with them, kind of thing. Then you have like the whole devil energy here, even though I do feel like that's kind of like that sexual energy that's coming through. I also feel like with the devil card here is kind of like them um wanting to break free from something but like feeling stuck at the same time. Yeah, I feel like there'll be like a lot of repressed feelings between you and them. But I feel like it'll be one sided because I feel like when he comes back towards you, you're gonna realize he's just being a butt cheek, and I feel like it'll be too late because I feel like you're gonna be in. You'll probably be in another relationship by then. So I feel like your energy is not bothered by this. Yeah, they're gonna come back towards you in the future in love. Not that they have any regrets or anything, just them realizing that, you know, they had a good thing. DD, past life reading for DD. Oh, I was looking for past life cards too, and I have no idea where I put them. Let's see, past life for DD. What could we get for DD's past life? Is there any spirit guides, ancestor names, or fae that want to give DD a message about her past life? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors names, or fae that want to give DD a message about her past life? I feel like in the past life that came through, you were well off. Like I feel like you had a lot of money, a lot of wealth, a lot of I feel like you were even a boss of some sorts, or I feel like you had a lot of authority kind of thing in your energy. You were very successful, very independent, very you had strong uh boundaries, strong energy towards you. But I feel like all that came tumbling down really fast, and you're stuck with facing a future that you didn't know what it was going to look like for you. I feel like that kind of affected how you lived your life now. So I feel like now you're kind of a rebel against norms or traditions and not really wanting to repeat the life that you had there. Wanting to be more of a free spirited, but a little bit cautious of how that free spirit looks like for you. The King of Swords, I don't know if it's a matter of you not always trusting your mind, not really trusting the direction that you're going towards. How is this affecting Dee life now? Is there any spirit guides, answers, or fae? Yeah, I feel like now you struggle with being indecisive with, the Two of Swords. You're like trying to um make good decisions about yourself and not feeling stuck and that sort of thing. You have the Page of Wands in the lake too. Yeah, I feel like it's stuck. It's a stuck energy. Yeah, I feel like there's like some things that want to come through, but there's a little bit of hesitation. But I think it's just a matter of you trusting your heart rather than your mind. I feel like your mind leads you to being indecisive, so trusting your heart seems to be the way to go now in this life. That was all for Sean. Like get a financial breakthrough for Sean. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, or fae? Will Sean get a financial breakthrough? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, or fae? Will Sean get a financial breakthrough? I feel like not in the current energy. With the Two of Swords, I feel like it can go either way. So I feel like it's a matter of trying to feel positive about it with the King of Cups here. I just feel the sense of you trusting your work, being protective of your energy, being professional, stay calm when you're under pressure. Take rest when you need to. Don't overexert yourself, kind of thing. You have the Two of Pentacles in the dark, so making sure there's no misunderstandings, right? Mercury's in retrograde. So there could easily be misunderstandings, misinterpretations, miscommunication coming through that may lead you feeling overwhelmed and disorganized. You have the Nine of Pentacles in the dark. So yeah, I just feel the sense of being exhausted, but also making sure that you're not, too exhausted where you're slipping on your focus. But I feel like paying attention is a very strong energy for you, especially with being confident in yourself and showing up and making the decisions that you need to make, right? And I feel like it's a matter of making some logical decisions. Don't sell yourself short. Stay strong on your worth, it seems. But that's what I got. Nor, let's see for Nor. The Granny Spirit Guide, Dance Names, or Faye that want to come and give Nor a message. Why my mom didn't come today as she said. Is she upset? Is Nora's mom upset? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, fae? What's going on with Nora's mom? Why did Nora's mom not come today? I don't feel like she was upset. I feel like she just decided not to make decisions today. Like, just not put herself out there. I feel like her energy in general was low. With the Eight of Pentacles in the dark here. Yeah, I feel like she was tired, like really tired. Lack of energy. The Knight of Pentacles is in the dark too, so she was feeling very slow, very drained. Not wanting to leave her home. Or not wanting to leave whatever she was doing. The King of Wands is in the dark too, so I don't know if somebody was helping her or showed up unexpectedly that also drained her energy. What's going on with the Queen of Cups here? I feel like she felt very overwhelmed. Exhausted is a strong one. Like exhausted, burnout seems to be a strong energy. I feel like she was just too tired. Yeah, I don't feel like she was upset. I feel like she was just too tired. Like I feel like she felt like she was tired, emotionally drained, physically drained, and didn't want to disrupt the energy. And that's what I go on. Yagi, I'll be back to my uni's lab to do a project. Can I ask what should I be careful about to finish the project smoothly and without any issues? I can see what the energy is around that. Let's see for Yagi. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? What is the energy around Yagi's lab project? What should Yagi be careful about to finish the project smoothly and without issue? Ten of Wands. I feel like it's a matter of not being too overwhelmed and not being too tired or too, like I feel like if you need to take a rest from your project, take a step back to evaluate your situation. Also, if you have the Six of Pentacles here, maybe helping someone else with their project that'll help you. Kind of a collaboration kind of thing. To see where things go from there. There is a Ten of Pentacles in the dark. So I feel like kind of like I feel like there may be some delays. I'm not quite sure what the delays are about. You have the Nine of Pentacles in the dark. Yeah, I feel like it's strong energy. Like, don't overthink it. Don't overstress it. Just kind of, get opinion by someone else. Maybe if you give opinion to someone else, they'll give you an opinion towards you about your project and how things can be finished smoothly. But yeah, the Hermit is in the dark, so don't overthink it. Don't be stuck in your head about it. Trust what you did, right? Yeah, the Moon. Trust what's on your subconscious mind, right? Don't overthink it too much. If you're thinking about it more than once, that's no longer your intuition. That's what I got. Bernadette, past life energy to see I got injured in a battle, please. Let's see for Bernadette. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? What does Bernadette need to know about a past life? Let's see. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? What does Bernadette need to know about a past life? Was Bernadette injured in a battle? I feel like in your past life, you were a messenger or a spy, like someone who had to report to someone else of some sort of information. But I feel like you had like big ideas, very creative, always looking for the next project or the next thing. I feel like you were very playful and exploring in your energy of different things. I feel like you also were like an empress, someone who was really important or someone who people counted on a lot. So I just feel the sense of you having some creative growth in your energy, very supportive, very abundant, very attractive in your past life. And I feel like you led your life based on faith and tradition, not really tradition, but having faith and beliefs and that sort of fun things. I do feel like you're probably injured in some sort of conflict that's kind of affecting the way you think it now. I don't feel like you were like physically harmed. I feel like it's just something that is still in your mind from that past life with the Ace of Swords, with wanting honesty and wanting to change your action, with communication. Let's see, why is the Five of Swords in the light? So I feel like there was an energy where you had to negotiate, stir some drama with some manipulation. Maybe now you're like, I don't want any of that anymore. Yeah, and I feel like this energy like comes up in your relationships. And communication with work. That is what I got though. Tammy, D and M used to intimidation and vandalized my car. I cannot talk to them. Can you see what their plans are? Is there any spirit guides, answers, names, or Fae? What are D's plans towards Tammy? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, agents, or Fae? What are D's plans towards Tammy? I feel like with the Page of Wands, D's gonna try to communicate with you. I feel like they were right and they want to win at all costs of whatever's going on there. I feel like they have faith in the universe that things are going to play out in their favor. Let's see for M. What are M's intentions or plans towards Tammy? What are M's plans or intentions towards Tammy? I feel like just wants things to be over or whatever it was. Like I feel like, that you're done with things. Um I feel like they're not really putting any more effort into it. 10 of Wands, 10 of Swords, they just want to end things and start over with whatever's going on between the two of you. They're both in the dark, but I feel like it's just them wanting that freedom, just wanting to walk away from whatever happened between the two of you, though. I feel like D is not done with it, though. DD, what surprise is coming for DD this month? What surprises are coming for DD this month? Spirit guides, ancestors, Angels or Fae, what surprises are coming towards DD that's not? Oh man. I feel like a lack of energy, a lack of trusting your intuition is what's coming through. Lack of courage, a lack of patience, lack of direction. I just feel this energy of you wanting things to stay the same, not really wanting to change. I feel like changes are coming for you anyway. It's kind of like go with the flow or stay behind. What does Dee need to know about this energy? What does Dee need to know about this energy? The King of Swords is in the light, so I do feel like it's a matter of you speaking your truth about what's really going on in your mind, getting all the information, all the evidence you need to make the best choices moving forward. It's not a matter of just trusting what's on your subconscious mind, but getting the facts to go along with it, being honest with yourself, having a sense of clarity. Because I feel like you're going to be faced with choices regarding where you want to move towards your future, like what future actions you want to take, what's your next moves, how determined are you to make your future successful, and that sort of thing. But that is what I got. Let's see for culture guidance for meeting the boss tomorrow. Let's see guidance for meeting the boss tomorrow. Is there any your guys' ancestors, angels, or fae? What kind of guidance does culture need to know about meeting the boss tomorrow? Any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? What does culture need to know about meeting the boss tomorrow? Four of Swords. I feel like it's a matter of making sure that you get a good night's rest. You're not going in burnt out or tired or exhausted or anything. Eat your breakfast kind of thing, making sure that you're full of life, full of positive energy. You have the moon in the dark here too, so I feel like it's a matter of facing your fears, reducing your anxiety, being honest, speaking your truth kind of thing. Don't hold yourself back. Say what you gotta say, but be honest with it. Stick to the facts. You have the Eight of Pentacles in the dark. So I feel like if there's been any lack of focus or if there's been any scattered energy or like anything like that, I feel like your boss is going to be really paying attention to the details. So I feel like whatever details you can provide, make sure they're accurate. But I feel like they will really be paying attention to that. Yeah, the King of Cups and the Light, so I feel like that will be emotionally open towards you. Like I feel like they will have no hard feelings or anything. I feel like they're focusing on being proactive and professional. Yeah, it's kind of if you don't know what decisions to make, is kind of doing whatever one you feel the most honest with. Go with that. Making sure you're balanced, your mind, heart, and soul is in the right place. The Four of Cups here. I feel like it's a matter of, figuring out what you're interested in with the boss and what you're not, kind of thing. Like, don't take on work that you don't feel like you can put 100% effort into, kind of thing. And, like, let yourself guide with your heart a little bit. Sean, anything that Sean can look forward to this summer? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? Is there anything that Sean can look forward to this summer? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? What could Sean look forward to this summer? Oh man. I feel like this summer is all work and no play. You need to make some playtime energy, right? You can't be all work and no play. I feel like with the 10 of swords in the dark, it's kind of like you rising above, choosing what you want to do moving forward, right? I just feel this sense of pulling yourself together, reinventing yourself, or just changing things up a little bit. I'm not quite sure what that is for you. The Page of Cups is in the dark. Why is the Page of Cups in the dark? I just feel it's a matter of, making sure that you're moving forward in the right place. Like you're not, um, Two Pentacles. Feel a sense of like you coming to feeling overwhelmed and not really wanting to focus on your focus kind of thing. But I feel like it's a matter of focusing your energy on the direction that you want to manifest moving forward, but changing things up a little bit. Why is the Empress in the dark? Because I just feel the sense of like money issues is clouding your judgment, maybe make you feel overwhelmed. Why is the Empress in the dark? The King of Wands, wanting to manifest, wanting to rise above, right? I feel that being that sexy, vibrant being that you are, right? I feel the sense of moving forward with a bold charm, a protective heart, whatever you commit to, follow through with your actions, networking, getting yourself out there, spreading the word seems to be a strong energy is coming through as well. Why is the King of Swords in the dark? Take a leap of faith in a new direction. Yeah, I feel like there's changes coming for you. So it's kind of like stepping outside your comfort zone with less stress, less worried about the money, but more about where you want your future to look like. Going after the vision instead of going after the money. Maybe a good shift or a change of pace for you, which can be hard because, we all want money right now. Everything is so freaking expensive. But it may take a load off of the stress of it. It may, sometimes when your heart's really into it, you make more money than when you're trying to make more money and your heart's not really in it. If that makes any sense. And it's quite cool. Because usually people buy you, they don't buy your product. Like they buy your product, but they don't buy the product because of the product. They buy the product because of the person. Let's see for Nor. What does Nor need to know right now? I feel like I'm doing something to block my light, and I don't know what it is. What does Nor need to know right now? What is coming towards Nor's sun, a job, and finances? So many spirit guides answer Tamsy Fae. What does Nor need to know about their sun? Is there a job and finances coming towards her sun? Ten of Pentacles, I would say yes, there is going to be some sort of job or financial opportunity coming their way. I feel like it's them trying to figure out a good homework balance for them. The Queen of Wands is in the dark, so I feel this energy of them being a little hot and cold, a little inconsistent. I feel like once they pay attention and once they establish a good work home balance, is when the job and the finances is going to start sorting itself out for them. The Queen of Cups is in the light here, so I don't know if there's someone that can be emotionally supportive towards them with helping them establish a good homework routine. Sometimes it's a matter of making the routine as if you're going to work, even though you're not going to work, but like getting up at early at a certain time and establishing that energy kind of like makes the energy flow. Because I feel like with the Four Pentacles in the dark, there's a little bit of resistance of making these positive changes with being inflexible, wanting to have control, and kind of like breaking out of a cycle of negative habits and enforcing positive ones. may also release that guard up and allow the job energy to find its way towards your son, and the finances I feel like will follow through. Okay, that's really good. Tammy, what is there I should know about for the next 2 weeks? For Tammy, is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? What should Tammy know about for the next 2 weeks? What's going on for Tammy the first week? The first week you have the Eight of Cups and the Lights. I feel like it's a matter of you moving forward to something that is more fulfilling towards you, that warms your heart a little bit more, makes you feel emotionally content, and like letting go of things that, don't please you, don't make you happy, isn't serving anything, right? You have the Two of Pentacles in the dark. So I feel this energy of you feeling overwhelmed and disorganized. So I feel like in this week you're going to try to be more organized, or try to, I don't know, readjust things or move things or whatever that is for you. You have the Devil in the dark. I feel like it's a matter of you, I don't know if it's a matter of limiting or breaking yourself out of limiting yourself. The Judgment is in the dark too. Why is the Devil here? Why the Judgment here? Yeah, I think it's a matter of you like reorganizing yourself without putting blame on anyone else. And just you kind of like doing it for yourself without any like recognition or praise or anything from anyone else. I feel like that may help with your clarity in your mind, giving you time to think things through. What does Tammy need to know about the second week? Second week is going to go much better, right? You do have the 10 of Cups, happy home, happy life. I feel like you're going to be letting go of any past regrets or any past emotions. They're no longer serving you. You may give your heart some time to heal. There may be some things that are disappointing, but I feel like you're still going to be healing with that. The Knight of Pentacles. You may be slow at taking action moving forward into the third week. Yeah, I feel like this week it may feel like it's dragging on and like it's more days than there is in the week, but I feel like the second week will be better. That's what I want. July. I don't know why that came out, but you have the Eight of Swords. So don't hold yourself hostage, right? Set yourself free. Rise above. Feel the sense of empowerment. Breaking free. Realizing your true worth and value. What does Alex need to know about July's energy? I'm going to do July readings tomorrow, I think. I haven't done it yet this month. I've been so busy doing live readings at events this summer. I have more on Saturday and Sunday, so I probably won't be live on Sunday again because of the event. For the Magician's in the dark. Yeah, and you have the Devil here. So I do feel like the energy of like you not holding yourself hostage, like releasing yourself, don't hold yourself back. Let yourself mingle, let yourself go out, let yourself explore some new territory, whatever that is, right? I feel like you have some talents or skills that you're not utilizing or you don't realize that you have. With the Magician in the dark here, I just feel like there's this energy of I just feel like there's this energy of kind of like using your full potential, but making sure that there's no communication blocks, there's no confusion, there's no, none of that stuff going on. You do have the Knight of Wands, so someone may be wanting to take action towards you this summer. Who is this Knight of Wands, right? Because I feel like they want to take action, they want to help you pursue your goals, pursue your passions. I feel like this may be spontaneous. I feel like this Knight of Wands may be like a work or career type of thing. Like, I don't know if it's someone you work with, but they may try, like, hey, Alice, you have this or that, like, what options you want to take? There may be some unexpected changes with the tower energy here, because I just feel like everything may change all of a sudden. Plans may fall through. There may be some drama. It's a matter of keeping your balance, your mind, heart, and soul in the right place. The King of Cups is here. Someone is going to come step up and be emotionally supportive towards you. Yeah, whatever it is, your cycle is not completed. There's going to be some slow motion energy coming through. But yeah, there's going to be some changes between now and the end of July. Culture, your pet's current energy. Let's see. I think I have cat cards here. Pet energy. We get some pet energy. What are all the cards here? So pet energy. I think I have them all. Let's see for culture. What is the energy of our current? What's our pet's current energy? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, and or fae? What is culture's current pet's energy? What is culture's current pet's energy? Ooh, we have the King of Swords. Your pet feels like, they're on top of the ladder. They're in complete control over the situation, right? The King of Cups, I feel like they're not really spending a lot of time with their emotions. They're spending more logic. Like, how do I get culture to feed me more treats or whatever's going on with that? They do see you as the Queen of Wands, right? You're the one that holds the power of when the treats come in. You have the Three of Cups in the dark. So I feel like they are lonely sometimes, would like some more company. The Knight of Wands is in the dark. So I feel like with the Knight of Wands in the dark that, they may try to play you. They may be a little bit impulsive and do things that they probably know they shouldn't be doing just for attention. Or Queen of Cups, yeah, I feel like they're not really focusing on your feelings, just mostly on theirs and their expectations. What else does culture need to know about the pet's current energy? Yeah, the Tower energy here. I feel like, they may try to knock things down or they may try to do things that, they shouldn't be doing. The Eight of Wands, they may get themselves in a fast-paced move. They may have the zoomies kind of thing. The Ace of Cups, they're not quite sure what kind of mischief they're going to get into yet, but they're thinking about it. I don't know what kind of pet you have, but they seem very busy in their energy. It's funny, when I go into my son's room, his hamster knows that when I go in there, I'm going to give her a treat. So she comes right out, she's like, clears me down until I give her a treat. It's funny. Let's see for Sean. What does Sean need to know right now? Will the Parks Department... I don't use those. Will the Parks Department be okay with the new price I've come up with for my sneaker art program? Oh, that is cool. Let's see for Sean. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, demons, or fae? Will the Parks Department be okay with Sean's new price she's come up with for the sneaker art program? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, demons, or fae? I feel like they will, because with the Five Pentacles in the dark, I feel like they'll like the positive changes. I feel like, they may try to negotiate something with you, but I feel like overall they will be really happy with it. You have the Ten of Cups, a full contentment. The Queen of Cups, I feel like they'll try to keep their emotions out of it and try to be more professional and logical about their decisions. Let's see, why is the Page of Swords in the dark? I just feel like it's in the dark because they may want to try to negotiate with you. They may be a little bit nervous or testing you maybe a little bit. Yeah, I feel like, they may like, okay, I'll give Sean all the money. Let's do this. But like, yeah, I feel like it's gonna bring some big changes for you. Maybe some slow changes, but big changes at the same time. That is what I got. Death card, big profound changes. Positive outcome. I do feel like there's gonna be a positive outcome with it though. There may be a little bit of an imbalance, a little bit of negotiation thing going on there, but overall, I feel like it'll be good. Amy, my daughter's car parking in my spot. Will her car be vandalized just like my car? Let's see for Tammy. Is there any spirit guides, answers, or fae? Will Tammy's daughter's car get vandalized by parking in Tammy's spot? The Emperor's in the dark, so I feel like it's a no, even though the Emperor is a yes, but it's in the no, and usually the Emperor is like a very strong energy, right? I feel like it's less likely than your car. I'm not quite sure what's the difference, but yeah, the Knight of Cups and Knight of Swords is not really a great energy. But you do have the Four of Wands, so I feel like there's going to be success with your daughter parking in your spot. Justice, there may be a little bit of balance with the justice system there. Why is the King of Swords in the dark? Yeah, I feel like they know that they've got caught or they don't want to get caught, so I feel like the truth would be revealed of who they are if they did anything like that. I feel like there's not really any point worrying or stressing about it. Yeah, I feel like they will be okay. I feel like there's a more positive energy with your daughter's car parking where it is. So that's what I go at. Let's see for Nor. What is Gasso? Think and see Nor just relative. Let's see. What do they think of Nor? Is there any spirit guides, answers, angels, or fae? What do they think of Nor? Is there any spirit guides, answers, angels, or fae? What do they think about Nor? I feel like they may have some mixed feelings towards you, but overall, I feel like they see that you have a good heart, a good passion. They see that things have improving. You have a good energy. You have a positive energy. They don't see where you're going in the future. They don't see what's next for you. You have the Strength card in the dark. Maybe they don't feel like you were strong enough or have enough courage. Let's see, why is the Strength card in the dark? What do they think about more of the Strength card in the dark? I feel like they feel like you're lucky, and maybe your luck maybe is why they feel like you have a weakness. Yeah, I feel like they don't have any conflict with you at all. Like, I feel like they have good thoughts over you in general, even though they may think that you're a little indecisive. You may not know what the future holds for you. I feel like they do feel like you have good luck, good energy, positive energy, with the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Wands and the Eight of Wands energy. Alice, blessings coming towards Alice. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? What blessings are coming towards Alice? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? What blessings are coming towards Alice? I feel like the blessings that are coming, I don't know if it's like a work change or what's going on, because I just feel like there may be an imbalance where you're not happy with, but I feel like that's just to change things up for you. You have the temperance, so your mind, heart, soul is not quite aligned. But I feel like when you go with the flow with these changes, these will turn back into the light. Because I feel like with the Eight of Pentacles here, there's this energy of you being consistent, putting in the time, showing up, and mastering your skills. So I feel like you're going to be developing or learning something that you're going to get better at. And I feel like that's going to help turn your Nine of Pentacles back into the light, where you feel like you're getting things done. You're going to see the success, have the achievement, by raising your standards for yourself too. And I feel like there's going to be new love in your energy, like brand new, right? The Ace of Cups, brand new romance, new person coming towards you and opening up with a new opportunity in your heart, where you're going to begin a brand new cycle, right? The cycle, I feel like the world's in the dark, the cycle hasn't started yet. I feel like you're almost there though. For a Tammy, let's see for Tammy. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? What is coming up for Tammy? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Tammy a message? What is coming up for Tammy and her daughter next week? That was for you and your daughter. So what is just coming up next week for her daughter? So for you and your daughter, I don't know why that came up though, but a happy home, happy life, right? The Ten of Cups there. Justice, there may be a little bit of an imbalance between you and your daughter for whatever reason, right? I just feel like things may not be fair. Maybe some blaming games going on. I don't know. But whatever it is, I feel like it's a matter of you making some future plans together, future decisions together about what's going on next and what's going to happen next, like expanding outside of the box kind of thing, like gaining that momentum of looking ahead, feeling confident, expanding your vision. Yeah, the Nine of Cups in the dark. So I think it's a matter of whatever your plans are, be realistic with your goals and your plans so that you can make them happen, you can follow through with them. With the Nine of Cups too, I just feel the sense of making sure that you're both putting in the effort, right? Not just short term, but long term as well. I feel like that will help the home balance, right? Happy home, happy energy of the two of you being aligned, having that balance, that fulfillment, that sort of thing. The Emperor's in the dark too, so I feel like, I don't know if it's you or your daughter, but one of you wanting to go on power trips or controlling or being ignorant to the other person's energy or thoughts or ideas. For your daughter herself, I feel like there's going to be a weight lifted off of her. Things are going to feel easier. She'll be less stressed, less worried. I feel like she's gonna have a shift in her perspective with the hangman in the dark here. I feel like even though she may be hanging on, feeling stuck, I feel like she is shifting her mind in a different light. I feel like she may be coming close to ending a phase and starting a new one. In between the process of ending something and starting a new one, I feel like she may be procrastinating. Her energy may be slow with taking action. The Page of Wands, someone may be inviting her somewhere. The Page of Wands, I just feel like someone may be taking action towards her or giving her a message. I feel like either a new creative project or new job, new something that is going to spark her creativity and action as well. She may not get a lot of recognition for it, but I feel like it will boost her energy. Yeah, the beginning part was about you and your daughter. The second part was your daughter. The way I read the cards, you came up in it anyways. Culture, general for July. Let's see for culture. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, names, or fae that want to come and give culture a message for July? What does culture need to know about July? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, names, or fae? This one wants to come out. Let's see. Ooh, Queen of Swords, Page of Swords. Ooh, there's a powerful energy coming through there. Not sure who's the one that's doing the sneaking around, if it's you or someone else. But the theme for July is like being very strategic on what your next moves are, what your next plans are, right? The Seven of Swords, I feel like it's a matter of making sure that you're not picking up stresses or worries or things that are not yours to pick up, right? Don't take on other people's energies or other people's worries or whatever they're doing. And you're just focusing on your energy as a strong one. Because I feel like there's a sense of um avoidance or being more cautious to what your next moves are. You have the Queen of Swords, so I feel like it's a matter of being completely honest with yourself and with other people throughout the rest of July. Because I feel there's going to be some communication, right? We are Mercury's in retrograde right now, so there is a lot of chances of miscommunication, misunderstanding, misinterpretations. So I feel like it's a matter of speaking really clearly of what those are. I just feel the sense of you checking in the vibes, kind of like observing before you share too much, kind of thing. You have the King of Cups here. So I feel like there's this energy of you mastering your emotions, right? Making sure you're staying calm under pressure, you're being devoted, you're being professional in your energy throughout July. You have the Chariot in the bottom of the deck. So I feel like you are going to be moving forward in a positive light, even though there's going to be challenges. I feel this energy of you taking action, trusting the path that you're on. I feel like there's some success and ambition coming your way, gaining momentum. All right, the Ace of Swords, you may not have all the answers. You may be overthinking things or hesitating things. But I feel like it's just a matter, like, if you're hesitating, that just means that you're not ready. So you can take a pause before your next move forward, right? To avoid any chaotic energy there and keeping a steady flow of where things are headed. That's what I got. You're welcome, Tammy. Thank you for being here. Thank you, everyone. I appreciate you all so much. You're welcome, culture. I'll be back tomorrow for Tuesday readings, Wednesday and Thursday. I might try to do an afternoon reading as well since I missed a couple of days there. But yeah, hope to see you all again soon. Bye, everyone. Thank you so much. Bye, everyone. Good night.